Tommy Searle, born 13 June 1989 in Pembury, is a British motocross racer who competes in the MX1-GP Motocross World Championship for the Dixon Monster Energy Kawasaki team. First stint in the FIM MX-GP2 series. Searle debuted in the FIM MX2-GP series in 2006, and managed to secure an 8th-place finish overall for the season, despite only being 17 years of age. Dirt Bike Rider magazine subsequently described him as the brightest prospect to emerge from the Motocross World Championships this season. 2007. In 2007, Searle continued to compete in the FIM MX2-GP Motocross World Championship, and confirmed his status as one of the best young talents in world motocross by securing a second-place finish overall for the season, including moto wins at the Grand Prix of Sweden and Great Britain, and 7 podium finishes. 2008. 2008 saw Searle race to his most successful season to date, as he once again finished in second place overall in the MX2-GP Motocross World Championship. He remained in contention for first place until the last race of the season, but was edged out by South African rider Tyler Ratra. However, he won the Grand Prix of Bulgaria, France, the Czech Republic and Città di Faenza, and also scored podium finishes in Portugal, Italy, Great Britain, South Africa, Ireland and Benelux. In January 2008, Searle signed a contract with KTM North America to compete in the AMA 2009 AMX Light Series. Pit Byra, director of off-road racing at KTM, said of Searle, "His riding and rate of progression make him an excellent member of our MX2 team, and we are now excited for his future achievements in the U.S. stint in the AMA Supercross Motocross Nationals Series." In his first season racing in the U.S., Searle finished in 6th place in the 250 class of the 2009 AMA Motocross Championship. He made the podium 3 times, finishing 3rd overall at Mount Morris, Lakewood and Buchanan. Searle had previously told www. Motorcycle USA.com that he was hoping to finish in the top 3 for the season. However, Searle's debut Supercross season ended early when he injured his shoulder at the Anaheim 2 meeting on the 23rd of January. In the 2 rounds in which he competed before the injury, Searle finished 7th overall at the Anaheim 1 meeting, and 8th overall at the Phoenix meeting. In 2010, Searle embarked on his second season in the 250 class of the AMA Motocross Championship, but once again his progress was hampered by injury, and he finished 14th overall after missing a number of races. His best result was a second place in the first moto of the opening round at Hangtown. Second stint in the FIM MX-GP2 series. In August 2010, Searle left KTM and announced a return to the FIM MX-GP2 circuit with the CLS Monster Energy Kawasaki Pro Circuit team. 2011. Searle finished a strong 3rd overall for the 2011 season, behind Red Bull Tika KTM riders Ken Roczen and Jeffrey Herlings. He secured overall wins at the Grand Prix of France and Europe, and also managed to finish on the podium at the Grand Prix of Bulgaria, Netherlands, the United States, Spain, Germany, Latvia, the Czech Republic, Britain and Italy. While fast throughout, he was often hindered by poor starts, meaning he would lose time by having to fight his way through the pack in the early laps of a moto, allowing the leaders, usually Roczen and Herlings, to pull away. 2012. In his final season in the MXGP2 class, Searle once again finished runner-up in the championship standings, this time to Red Bull KTM factory racing team rider Jeffrey Herlings. mechanical DNFs in the first moto of the Italian GP, and in both motos of the Latvian GP, ultimately cost him his chance of taking the title. However, he still managed to secure overall wins at the GPs of Bulgaria, Brazil, Belgium, Sweden, Great Britain and Germany, and finished on the podium a further 7 times, for a total of 13 podium finishes out of 16 GPs. His victory at the GP of Great Britain in August 2012, the 13th of his career, saw him become, at the age of only 23, the third most successful British motocross GP rider of all time in terms of number of GPs won, behind only former world champions Dave Thorpe and Jeff Smith. Stint in the FIA MX1-GP 1 Series. In 2013, Searle remained with Team Fluoride Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki, and embarked upon his first season in the Premier MX-GP 1 class. The opening round of the season saw Qatar host its first ever MX-GP event, in which Searle finished 6th overall. Similarly, Round 2 also saw Thailand host its first ever MX-GP event, in which Searle finished 4th overall. In Round 3, the series returned to the more established climbs of the Valkenswaard circuit in the Netherlands, in which Searle finished 9th overall. As of the 9th of January 2015, he announced his signing for Red Bull factory KTM. References